Back window's open. Body's still in the driver's seat.
Today's a bittersweet day. The truck behind us, as you see, actually has a body of Nathan Ashby. He's in the vehicle today. We never want a day like this to occur. Good news is we're actually going to be able to bring closure. Just as a heads up, we're not going to be showing the body out of respect. But let's show you what actually took place today. This day started at 9 a.m. I think it's what, 6, 7 o'clock right now?
6 o'clock.
This day actually started a few days before we started driving, 32 hours to get here.
We're going to tell you all about that in the video right now, so stay tuned. Here's how I want to start this one off today. It's really because of you guys, the viewers, that have made this possible. Like, we've been working on this YouTube channel for 1.5 years now, as well as Facebook, and it's because people saw what it is that we're doing that reached out to us and gave us this opportunity to actually come help this family and you know, see if we can actually bring them closure today. So because of your likes, your shares, your comments, the YouTube algorithm, the Facebook algorithm, the way that this channel has grown, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for allowing us to and putting us in a position to come do this, because today we're here as volunteers, and the reason why we can drive 32 hours is because, yes, YouTube does pay us money, Facebook pays us money for the views, and that's really what has given us this opportunity. Yeah. Without you guys, none of this would have been possible. So thank you. Let me show you how today is going to unfold, and we're going to bring this family some closure today. So thank you to you guys. It means a lot to us.
One requirement, everybody, I don't know any of you guys, but one requirement, if we have the truck, we're going to ask you to leave this area while he processes it. Just in case he's in there, we're going to ask you to back off and leave. Just so everybody knows that. Because after this much time, this is not something that you guys want to keep in your memory of seeing.
What we'll do today, if we recover and any remains will be sent to the medical examiner,
right. Okay.
We'll get nothing confirmation today.
Okay.
I mean, it'll
Sure.
be a little while.
But
that being said, if it's his truck and there's something in it, we'll know today. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. But we'll know if it's his truck or not before we leave.
I'll know it's his truck because I'll see it.
Yeah.
I won't leave until I see his truck.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody for coming out and allowing us to come into your county and come help bring closure for the you know, for the family here. I know it's a sensitive time for you know, the community and the family, as well as bringing in outsides that, you know, sometimes we feel like, you know, they're stepping on our toes, and for that I want to make sure that, you know, we're all playing on the same page, and that, you know, we have one purpose here today, and that's to make everybody look good, as well as, you know, bring closure for the family. I'm Jared, this is Sam, my dive partner. We've also got Jacob over there on camera today. The way that we do actually make a living at this is, we know we are storytellers, and, you know, and we'll be working with the family on how to put this story together and tell an appropriate story that will, you know, honor the family, honor Nathan, as well as see if we can bring awareness to, you know, help out other families and bring closure to them in 2020 moving forward as well. With that, the way that the cameras will work today, you know, if you're not comfortable with it, you know, normally it's within 6 feet of anything that's happening, talking to me, any conversations that we're going to be having. I will not take it personally. If you just feel like, you know, right now is not the time for a camera to be part of this scene, not a problem at all. With that also, the moment that the vehicle comes up, you know, at no point will we ever, you know, record a body at any point, as well as the sheriff doesn't want the family seeing it. So, you know, we want to respect that for everybody as well. We're not here to, you know, to be showboating or anything like that. At that point, we're cutting the cameras for the day. what we'll do is we'll then let everybody sleep on this. You know, we'll go ahead and, you know, come back tomorrow. I'll meet up with Kevin tomorrow for any, you know, wrap interviews, talk to him about working with us coming into the county. We'll, you know, meet up with you guys as well, and what type of story can we, you know, wrap up and tell moving forward to package this together for, you know, for the world to see. So I just want everybody to be very comfortable with the way that the storyline is going with this. We're civilians on this. It gives us a lot of, you know, leeway that we don't have to cut through the same red tape that, you know, other agencies do. So we don't fault anybody for, you know, not being able to get on this sooner. And we just want to make sure that, you know, we keep all of that in mind. Today we have one purpose and one purpose only, and that's to bring closure for the family. With that, you know, Dennis is incredible. He's actually here today on his own dime. We just drove 32 hours on our own dime. You know, remember, we're all volunteers in this. You know, and it's, you know, it's for the, if this is my family, if this is my son, if this is my daughter, you know, this, you know, we want to bring closure. We want to be able to help out not just your family, but we want to be able to put ourselves in a position to help other families moving forward. You know, for years to come. I still have, you know, me personally, I still have a good 10 years left in me. So, you know, how many families can I help between now and then as well? If there's anything that I am doing, feel free to approach me that you're not comfortable with. I respect everybody 100%, and I want to make sure that everybody's comfortable with everything that's going on today. As I understand, Dennis has identified, you know, there's a dozen different vehicles in this area when he started scanning it. 3 of them are potential targets today. So with that, we'll get on. You know, we'll just start knocking them out one at a time until we identify that one of those 3 is our it, and if he went in here, we will make sure that we find it today. Any questions from me? We got Kevin. Let me turn this over to Kevin.
No, I think he's covered it. I mean, our involvement, if at the point he says we've got a white extended cab, we're going to get Patriot on scene, ready to go. Let's stage here. If at the point we remove the vehicle, Jeff and the guys will rope off an area. Again, I'm not going to tell people they can't be here. We're just going to cordon off a safe area for them to do what they've got to do to clean it out and see what's in it. Other than that, we're ready to go.
Perfect. I'll be on comms with the top side, so either Jacob or Sam will be able to, you know, hear as I'm actually underwater. So anything I'm saying, they'll have immediate knowledge of anything that's going on under the water. So other than that, we look forward to bringing you some good news today.
Good.
Yeah. Sam and I will actually end up getting suited up, so that way Sam is ready just in case anything happens for safety reasons. Other than that, Sam.
Let's do it, man.
Thanks for coming and enjoying this little adventure with me today.
Yeah, man. It's great to help the family in need. You'll just be a part of it. You know, bring some closure and bring some awareness. This is an honor to be here, man. So I appreciate you bringing me along. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. This is definitely a service of love. You know, helping these people find closure. I know, you know, if we, or you know, one of my family members was in this situation, or if, you know, if I lost a loved one, you know, I would love, you know, for someone to come out and help me. So this is definitely you know, feels good.
So I was just talking about what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
It's just we're identifying the vehicle.
Correct. Yeah. First step, we're gonna go down there, identify the vehicle, make sure that we have the right one. Then from there, you know, call the wrecker, and then, you know, bring her out.
Absolutely, this is what I do. It's water, I have air, nothing happens. All I have to do is keep breathing.
I trust you.
Yeah.
I trust you wholeheartedly.
We got it.
I know.
All right.
Good luck.
We'll see you in a bit.
Yes.
I'll keep you safe.
Hi. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yep. What we have going on is we have Dennis is actually down in the search boat right now with the Hummingbird and the side scan. He's marking it. Says that this first location, the truck, for some reason, is the first truck that we identified as the target is not currently there. Don't know why. I mean, you really haven't had any big floods since you guys identified it last. Anyway, we're gonna go get on that first one that we thought was the main target to begin with. We'll see if that is it. We're gonna go ahead and put Jacob and Sam in this boat. Okay.
Yeah, it's hooked. Oh, you got her hooked? Ready? Take this anchor. All right, take it up that way. I'll holler at you. Just lay it over the side. We'll take it from there. There. So what we have
have is we have Dennis is actually attached to the A vehicle at this point. What we need to do is I'm going to drop in at the front of this boat with the anchor line. I'm going to go down that anchor line. The moment I drop in, I want everybody in front of me, never go behind me, because if I need to let go or pop up for any reason, I'm just going to go ahead and catch this eddy over here, and you can just pick me back up on shore.
Say it one more time.
So we're keeping it quiet. If we find stuff, we don't want to give them any false hope.
Don't shout it out. He's got a signal to send the sheriff.
Because the family's up there, we don't want no extra anxiety.
I'm going to be on voice activated, so I'll be talking the entire time.
Yeah, you'll be able to hear them.
Only if I need you, then I'll give you room to say something.
Today we have Jared using the OTS mask as opposed to a regular mask like the one I use. It only has one strap that goes around the head. This one has multiple straps, which is perfect and ideal in these fast water conditions.
Alright, radio, check, 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 check. Alright, I got comms. Comms, everything is good there. Alright, we are heading on down. We are attached to the truck with this line. Slowly making our way down. We have a safety line. Alright, we just broke through a barrier for some current. Still got a really strong current here. Alright. It's getting pitch black. Alright, right now, I'm guessing I'm down about 10-15 feet.
What's he saying?
So he's at 15 feet right now, and he says it's pitch black, and the current's really strong.
I'm going to turn our light on. There's a light.
All I'm hearing is breathing.
That's good. That's it. You're hearing it. That's a good thing.
That's a good sound, isn't it?
Yeah, that's good. As long as he's breathing, we're good. Yeah. Because at this point, you know, he has his headset on. You know, in addition to necessary communication with us, he's just speaking to the audience. So, yeah. So you'll go long periods of time where he won't say anything. As long as you hear him breathing.
That's a positive thing.
Yeah.
Something's not right. I'm coming up. Coming up.
Something's not right in here.
So it's okay.
Okay. He's going to shore.
My tank drained. I don't know what happened. You gotta take me to shore. The reason why I think my tank drained, I think that the force of the current pushed on my backup regulator.
Yeah. So we'll
because that force, it ended up draining my tank within minutes of me being underwater there.
I have no comms.
No comms?
No comms. Yeah, no comms. You can't hear nothing.
Did he turn his mic on? Do you hear him yet?
Nope, don't hear nothing.
Well, I'm taking this off. It may be a miscommunication with the lead
We have that knife?
and the transducer.
Yeah, we're trying to adjust that right now.
I don't think he turned his mic on.
We're on. We got it.
Good. I'll just hold it.
Hey Jared, I can hear you top side loud and clear.
Alright, check. I'm on the bottom. I'm with the truck. I'm by the door. From the side. Visibility. It's almost nothing. Gonna make my way to the back of the truck.
No visibility. It's like 3 inches. He's heading to the back of the truck now.
I've broken through. seeing the eddy. I'm not being pushed at the moment. I am by the back tire, identifying what kind of a smoke it is.
He's in a little bit of an eddy. He's not being pushed, so he's stable. He's by the back tire.
Visibility is so terrible down here. I can't even see what kind of a tire it is. See if I make my way to the back of the truck. See if I can grab a plate. The truck appears to be white in color, but I can't quite tell. Oh, there's a license plate here. I am really close to it. Cannot tell what the plate is. I'm gonna bend it up a little bit. See if I can get a reading on it. Taking the plate off. I got one screw off of it. Oh, it says 66. The last two digits on the plate are 66. I believe this is our truck.
66, last two digits. Yeah. Yeah, this is it. He's trying to get the plate in hand.
Sam, do you have a copy on me?
Copy, I can hear everything you're saying.
There we go, I got the plate in hand. G66, this is the truck. We have confirmation.
G66, this is it, we found it.
Well, the good news is I'm on the bottom with no current. I'm actually swimming upstream right now, back towards the front of the truck, and seeing where this current actually kicks in at.
He's on the bottom, so he's in a real safe spot right now with no current. He has zero current. It's still murky.
Crazy.
I can feel the bed liner is up a little bit. Let's see if we can stay low and reach for the line by chance that came down. I don't think so. I think I might get blown out right here. I'm currently at the back window. Well, the back window's out of this. Alright, so we have no back window in the vehicle here. So let's go inside a little bit here. Pulling in the back seat. And feel the back seat cushion. And with my tank on, I cannot reach into the rest of the vehicle. So there's currently nothing in the back seat here.
Everything he's doing by feel.
I'm trying to identify if there's anybody inside here. Seatbelt still on. That's as far as I can. What is this? Oh, shit.
Oh. Yeah, Jared, I think is this the point where we call in the sheriffs and let them do their thing? I mean, if the seatbelt's there, I mean, you know.
Back window's open. Body's still in the driver's seat. I mean, that is the good news from all this, Sam.
Yeah, closure.
The back window was busted out in this, so I did everything I could to feel around, and I just didn't feel like there was a body in there. Kept feeling in the seatbelt. Seatbelt was still fastened. I did identify 100% for certain that Nathan is in the front seat. I would love to talk to the sheriff away from everybody else. So let's get just the sheriff down here and have that conversation first with him.
All right. I'll tell him to meet you at the bottom of the boat.
Yeah, just him and whatever deputies he wants involved for that to begin with.
Good job on the side scan, Dennis.
Good job, guys.
But yeah, come on over, let's chat with him. for the sheriff right now. We're at a private property boat ramp right now, seeing if we can actually get access to this one. I gotta be honest, I mean, I saw a video of this river before we got here, and it's like, yeah, cool, it's moving, but it's not moving that fast. But I mean, man, when you actually get in this, that thing is like booking and ripping.
Yeah, about, what did they say, about 5 knots?
Is that what he said?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, I'd hate to be in here, like they said, it's like gets up to like 9 and 10.
Jeez, yeah, I mean, if it was going to be done, today was the day to do it. Like, you know,
yeah, we have a window like today and tomorrow.
That's it, man.
In fact, I'll pop up like a little chart.
Yeah, put it in
on the screen right
bottom
here.
corner or something.
Somewhere right now.
Yeah.
Anyway, it shows like the water level is going to be coming up like 4 feet in just a little bit. So
there's the sheriff now.
Yeah, we got the sheriff. Let's get Dennis up here.
Can somebody give her a ride up to our tree? They get that rangefinder so we get it exact.
Okay.
Looks like we're to the shore, to the boat. Looks like we're around 150 foot right now.
Okay.
And then whatever it is up to the bank, but
I called Patriot. They were gonna pick up some extra cable on the way.
I kind of would rather here, but he's gonna have to get that boom way out to get past this little shoal here. I'd rather come here because otherwise, when we get at the shore, we got to get both of his cables down on it and do a two lift to get.
Yeah. And he's pulled from here before, and he does not want to do it from here.
From here.
He wants to lift it off the bank.
He's the man.
I told him, once you get on scene, you make that call. So
he's the man.
That's where you're still?
I'm still hooked to it.
And it's where from there?
It's about 10 or 15 feet in front of, kind of catty cornered in front of my boat.
Okay.
Those anchors are set like this right now.
Well, the other thing that'll help make that call is once you get a rangefinder and see what he's shooting. The landowner said, I mean, if they got to move some trees or whatnot,
well, if we could come up with a chainsaw, there's a dead one, we could certainly get it out of our way coming up the bank.
What's the current like?
Oh, it's terrible. It's vicious.
Have you dove in something this hot before?
Yeah, well, yes, but you always want to get down quick to it. So I mean, for me to break through that like that, that's actually the first time I've had to go through a barrier like that.
I mean, so even there, you couldn't see anything while you're down?
With that, I mean, I had this up to my face, and I had it here, and I could barely make out a 6, and I knew I was looking for double 6s.
All right, and I'll tell you again, I appreciate it. You, I just needed it done.
Yeah.
And my resources, I have to rely on fire departments and water patrol.
Yeah.
They have safety protocols and whatnot, and I know they're doing it, erring on the side of safety. It'd be one thing if this was a rescue, but when it's a recovery this much after the fact, their protocols, obviously you guys have the ability to operate under total different circumstances than they can or will.
Yeah.
So in this situation, it definitely played to our benefit.
If they give you any more grief in the media or whatever on this, just tell them that I reached out to probably 10 different divers, and I only had one said they'd come besides him.
Yep.
So.
All right.
You have a holiday celebration to get to. Are you hanging out? Or are you taking
I'm gonna make some phone calls and see if I can. I kind of need to be here, so just got to see if I'm gonna be married when I get home.
Well, you got to bring her
family
along
first.
like
I mean, if you got to take off, I mean, nobody faults you on that one.
And I'd kind of like to see this thing through. It's been a long time, and the family needs closure. I mean, no good news is coming out of this other than he's not out there somewhere.
Yeah. Good news is the wrecker is now here, so we've got a few drawing boards, stuff like that. We're gonna go formulate a game plan with the sheriff and the tow truck right now.
Yeah.
So this thing's coming out today. Current's coming down this direction, and the truck is facing just a little bit there. So anything on the bank side here. So bank side, I cannot get to this wheel over here. So that's why we have to play, no bumper on there, but the stingers back here that I have to play with. With that, I have 1,500 pound lift bags. This is how we normally raise vehicles out of the river, and it makes it easier for the tow to do this as well. My understanding is you're going to be up river a little bit. How far up from
right there in the corner? Right? It's about
from the truck.
Draw about like that.
Okay.
It's going to be about like that.
Okay. So because of the current, I cannot get to the front of the truck. So that's why we do have to go to the back. Yep. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put two 1,500 pound bags here. Before I fill them, I'm going to attach you to the rear as well. Once you're attached, we're attaching you first. Then we're attaching the bags second. Once the bags are up and floating, you'll have me on comms. That's going to lift the back of the truck up, and that way we don't have any chance of it tipping over and breaking out any windows. So it's floating, Now you're just simply pivoting it around, and that way if there happens to be, Dennis scanned it, we don't think anything's in the way, but if there happen to be anything else, it allows the back of it to just ride right up and over it. Everybody happy with that plan? Yeah, easy. That's what happened, Jacob.
Okay.
Drove almost 2,000 miles. Somewhere in the process, this valve
hit the valve.
Might have been opened just a little bit in transit.
Oh no.
And there's no air in that tank.
Okay, then do the tank.
I prefer to dive with that tank because it's a neutral buoyancy tank.
Okay.
Whereas this one has a positive buoyancy on it.
Okay.
Which means
you have to put more weight.
Well, it's going to be more difficult for me to get down.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned for Jared. Looks like the current has actually picked up a lot, but if anybody can do it, you know, or if any group can do it, you know, our team. So
we got a good team here.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I have full faith in Jared and his ability. Yeah, so it looks like your current picked up quite a bit. I'd say you're looking at least 8-9 knots. What is this out here? Because earlier you're about like 4 or 5 knots. So now it's moving much faster.
We always got to keep my wife updated. She worries a lot about me when I'm out here. The thing about Sam also, he's a boat captain. He does a lot of salvage operations. So what he's doing right now is actually rigging a pulley system. My main job is just to get back down to the truck, which is, I'm going to say, the most difficult task. Once I'm down there, it's fine. But I need to take that pulley system down with me, so that way Sam and whoever's topside will actually be doing all the work, getting the bags, getting the tanks, getting the tow line down to me. Because I'm in that eddy, it's not much work for me. My main thing is just stay calm, don't use up a lot of air, don't exert a lot of energy. And with those bags coming down, we've got carabiners on here, real easy for clipping onto the back of the truck there. We just get those clipped on. We got a system, as you guys heard, and with any luck, we'll have this thing up in the next 30, 40 minutes or so.
Is there anything I can do?
Yes, Jacob, there is. What you can do is you can zoom in on teamwatersonar.com right there. They're actually almost out of funding. They are a nonprofit themselves, and so if you can do me a favor, help them out. We could not be out here today without their assistance. They need some more donations, so that way they can keep this boat in the water. He's traveling throughout multiple states. Came in about an hour and a half today from Illinois to help us out. We're over in Missouri today, so check out Dennis and Tammy. Link is in the description.
Hey Jared, which one do you want to take down with you to clip on? Blue or this guy?
Big one. The first thing we want to do once I'm down, as soon as Dan and Sam start feeding me the first cable line, you guys want to go pick it up so that way we can fasten it. We want to get the tension out of it. Once we have that hooked, then the bags are coming down to me so that way I can start getting some air in them. As soon as you guys can hear, as soon as Travis relays that I've got both bags, I'm starting to inflate. I want you guys to break away, but probably go over, let's put you over on the shore so that way you're not fighting it, the motor's not on, and you guys can see me if I pop and just be ready for me.
Jared, be careful, brother.
See you later. We're not supposed to fist bump. That's what the audience tells me. Fist bumping is ridiculous.
I don't care.
Confirmation, I am down on the bottom with the truck again. Get my breathing under control. Slowly moving my way to the back of the truck. Stay nice and low. Alright, I'm now at the back of the truck. I'm in the eddy. Absolutely no resistance. It's beautiful right now. Reaching down to the carabiner to unhook it. Hopefully it's still there. Oh, come on, where's it at? Don't pull it yet, Sam. Nope, no tension yet. Let me get it hooked. Okay, I have a solid lock. All right, go ahead and send down the first clip. Hold it there. Okay, I'm unfastening it. Don't pull on anything. Leave everything in place. Unfastening the shackle now. All right, shackle is unfastened. Oh, that's a lot of pressure. Trying to pull it. No, don't do anything. Don't move, don't move, don't move. That's a lot of force there. Oh, come on now. Don't move. Don't move anything. No. Don't move. Don't pull anything. Stop pulling. Stop pulling. Stop pulling. Stop pulling. There's so much force on that. Get in my breath. Hold on. All right, I'm letting go of it. I can't get it. Hold on, wait a minute. All right, I'm letting it go. Send it back down with that extra carabiner. Get that carabiner on there and let me fasten it with the carabiner. We're gonna make it work.
Transmit. Vox. Push to talk.
Okay, I have it on push to talk now, so if you want to communicate with me, I should be able to hear you better now.
Jared, can you hear me?
So I need you to confirm what I want. Shackle, put a carabiner, my heavy-duty carabiner, on the end of that shackle and send it back down to me.
Copy that.
Thank you. As a heads up, my air is at 1400, so we need to pick up the pace.
Copy that.
So I got the carabiner now, but it should have been, there's nothing attached to it. I need the shackles with it.
Copy that. Looking for shackles now.
Okay, carabiners in hand. Do your thing. Send the shackles down. 1,200 pounds. 1,200. Be quick. Be quick.
Copy that. We're setting up now.
Okay. Shackles are here. Shackles are here. Hold up.
Talk to me, Jared.
Shackles are attached. Shackles are attached. Send the bags down. Get the cable attached. Go get the cable attached to the tow truck. Go get them attached.
I just caught you slack.
Start sending me some bags.
Oh, got it.
PSI is at 1,000. 1,000.
Copy that. We're attaching bag now.
Confirmed. I heard that. Bags are on their way. Thank you.
Tell me when the bag reaches you.
I think you have your tow line tangled up in your pulley line.
Yeah, it feels like we have a bad tangle. Jared, why don't you come up and we'll reset and give you a new tank.
Alright, I'm breaking away from the truck, heading towards shore and coming up.
I think the bag's getting tangled in the pulley line.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's what it feels like.
It seems like to me that they were saying that they couldn't get the bag down.
That's because you have the tow line and the pulley line tangling up. The tow line should have been taken away, so that way we didn't have anything tangling it. That's our issue right now. Right now, what I need to do though, I put my thinner thermals on.
And you put your thicker thermals back on?
No, we just need to be quick. I just need to get out of the water, warm up a little bit.
Okay.
And maybe put Sam on this. I mean, I do need to get warmed up. I need to make the right call. I need to get warmed up. Right now, the good news is we have it hooked with what we're going to tow it with. In order to do this properly, we need to get those lip bags on there so we can get that up as well. But right now, I'm making the call for me. I can feel and know that I'm chilling down right now.
You're gonna use way too much air when you're chilled.
Yeah, and so I need to get dry and put my other thicker thermals on, or we need to have Sam do this and get those bags attached. But right now, that's where we're at with this.
Okay.
But I mean, I know I can pop down. We can go do it. I can give it another 30 minutes, but as your mind starts to go and hypothermia.
You have done what you needed to do. I think you're right about Sam needing.
We're making progress. I'm happy with where we're at. I would love to have this done already, but I'm happy with what's already been accomplished. It took longer to get. That shackle was just too large to go through the back of the pickup there, and so we had a little bit of an issue with that. We had an issue with the line being tangled. So let's just get me up to the car right now. Let me get some warmer clothes on and just get out of this.
Yeah, somehow or another, we set the first shackle down with the line initially, and it wasn't until like what text Jared talking about that we noticed that the other shackle was floating way back here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we just got disconnected on the way down.
Okay. No worries. I'm not the happiest with that.
I'm not happy with it either.
Yeah. I would rather have the bags on there.
Okay.
So in order for it to lift up, because
so this orange line.
I don't want to take the chance of popping any windows and it not pulling properly. We do need to pop that back up and turn it in.
All right, we're free.
Okay.
Yeah, pull that in.
So let's do that. I know the situation down there. I think I'm going to be more comfortable than you are jumping down on it.
Okay.
So let me go put some warmer thermals on real quick.
Yeah, reset. Catch your breath.
Warm
reset.
You guys work on getting a buoy on that and getting that away from the truck, as well as our work area.
What's your coldest?
Huh?
Your whole body? Your whole body cold, or is your hands or your feet?
No, I'll switch real quick. I'll switch everything real quick. I got new thermals.
Are you wet?
Yeah, we got her floating right there, so be careful when you come in on the line.
Okay, but what we need is we need that attached right now to the tow truck. That's what we need to do. That's what's missing in this equation. So what we have right now is we have this set up as a pulley through a shackle that's currently on the 50-foot tow line that's coming up off the truck right now. What we want to do is we want to get this out to the green tow line so we can have a solid hook from you. Once we have a solid hook from you, we just want to take the tension out of the line so that we have tension on the truck. At that point, then I'm going to be dropping back down with some bags, getting that floating at the rear, and then you'll be able to finish pulling it from there. So right now the main thing is for us to get this out to where the line is at right now. We're just going to line ourselves up with you guys. Okay. Hold on to that line, it's going to be our main one. So we have front and rear as we're guiding out, and then slowly let the cable out. Just let it lay on the bottom as we're heading out. All right, take tension out of it. Once you get tension out, hold up. So good news is we are 100% officially attached to the truck to shore at this moment in time, Jacob. So another step done at this point. So once I get suited up and drop down on the truck, we're floating 15 minutes after that, and this thing will be out in the next 30 minutes.
Jared, after we get this set up, I'm going to jump back to comms.
Once that's down and I'm attached and I tell you that I'm going to start inflating, I need you guys to break away. Once it starts to float at the back, I'm breaking free. Okay. Myself and heading back over to shore. So
well, we're gonna try to break loose from it, but I don't think I can get loose. Okay. I'm gonna have to follow it to shore.
Jared, copy?
Alright, I am on the bottom. Confirmed, I'm on the bottom.
I got him now.
Okay.
I am currently at the back of the truck. Disconnecting the pulley, so do not put any pressure on there yet. I'm going to attach the pulley. If I can get it off me. There we go, it's off of me. Attaching the pulley to the truck. So hold up. not get it. Hold up. Come on. Do your thing. Okay. To confirm, the pulley is attached to the truck. Send the bags.
Copy, copy. We're on that now. All right.
The bag is coming right now.
Confirmed. You said you're sending them right now. Thank you.
We don't have much slack.
Log.
Log? Right. Oh, that's down below.
I don't feel any movement in the line. You guys all right?
That we think that we may be tangled up of the existing line that's the anchors the grill.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to go up the rope that's attached to the pulley and see if you could find them, see if you can figure out why they're tangled.
Negative. If I get up more than 5 feet, I'm gone.
Let's see if we can pull any more. I mean, I don't know if you can get any more.
We found the problem and we're fixing it now.
That is beautiful, thank you. 850 PSI. We need those bags moving in the next minute or two.
Unless we think we're tangled on the line or log or something, you might have to call it and just pull it as it is.
I hear you. See what we can do in the next 2 minutes. 2 minutes is your deadline.
Copy. I'm stepping away from the comms for a minute, 30 seconds. I'm going to go see if I can figure it out.
Yeah, so with the current and logs going by and everything else, man, that's near impossible. Yeah, trying to get that down. And getting caught up in all those lines.
Be, like, wrapped up
yeah, tired, yeah. Just.
We're just kind of trying to drag it out.
Yep. Either way, she's coming out.
Can you hear me, Jared?
Yes, sir. I got ears on you.
Come up, Jared. We're not able to get these lines down. We're tied around everything.
Confirmed. I hear you. I'm breaking free from the truck. I'll see you downriver.
Yeah, so with this, I'm not hooked to the truck as I wanted to be. I wanted to be hooked with the, my mind's going blink again. I wanted to be hooked with the shackles. The shack was too large to go through the safety hooks where the stinger's at, where tow hitches go in.
Safety eyes. Safety eyes.
Because of that, I'm only hooked with a carabiner attached to the shackles, attached to that. It is screwed on. They are 8,000 pound.
I don't think it's going to be...
I hope we can get to the shore, and then we can finish hooking it once we get close to the shore.
It's all we have to work with at this point.
Yeah. Bad news is we have no bags on there. Good news is we're attached, but we're not attached like I would prefer to be attached right now. So we do have you attached on the right side of that stinger. With that, just go slow with it. We couldn't get any shackles through there, so we're actually just on a 9,000 pound carabiner is what we're on, to the shackles, to your line. Pull it around nice and slow. We're gonna pray at this point. Go ahead, Jacob. And then once we get close to shore, we have access to it, and we'll also jump back on.
We reset?
Yeah, re-rig it for you.
So are we ready to start pulling?
As soon as Dennis gives you guys the green light, we can do something.
So we're at. So we don't have any surprises, like what the heck are those guys doing? That wasn't the plan?
Yeah, I'll
go mention those?
Yeah, let's go ahead and talk to family. Go ahead and kill the camera. Kill the camera. I think we came loose. Came loose, Matt, didn't we?
Could have been hung up on something in the process.
Could have had a log on it too.
Unfortunately, I think we lost it.
You what?
Yeah, unfortunately, I think we lost it. Without getting those bags on there properly to pop it up, just way too much force trying to pop that back end around. So yeah, there's no reason we should have that much tension in the line right now, or slack in the line.
All the shackles and everything still there?
Yeah, everything's there.
I just wonder if we pulled that eye out of that hitch, or if we broke the shackle.
Yeah.
I didn't think that eye would work.
Yeah.
You never even turned it. It's still facing upstream. I can grapple with it again. I mean, I can rehook it. That's no problem.
Yeah, then we have something we can follow down. So we grapple, at least have a line to go down to it.
The trouble is we doing it tonight or tomorrow?
I think
well, we're only 75 feet out.
Everyone's here now.
Yeah. Matt, are you good to stay? Where are you at on this?
Are you looking up again?
Yeah. Yeah, if everybody's good.
Yeah, it's right there.
We're 22 feet down, 70 feet out, or
Did
60 or so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was still on there.
Yeah, you brought it in quite a ways.
See what you're talking
what we have, Jacob? We have 2 trucks here. We're attached to the farther out one. Our truck is actually about underneath the truck.
Hang on.
You're gonna have to pull us loose. It's a piece of metal. I don't think it's a car.
Start going some real rigging now. Right now we're snagged on either a wrong piece of metal or a different vehicle. They dropped the grappling hook too soon. So right now the truck is currently between the truck and that piece of metal. Okay. The reason why the truck finally bound up when we broke our carabiner, which was not properly rated, we all knew that to begin with, but that was our option that we had to hook at the moment.
Yeah.
It's all hooked up.
Yes, everything's hooked.
Well, it was.
Sorry. So what we identified then is that we actually hit a wall with that truck, and because of the rating of the carabiner, which is not rated for it, we ended up bumping up against it. Finally ended up breaking due to all the tension. So the good news is we're only about 40 feet out right now, 40 to 50 feet out, and we're out of the current. So we're going to be able to go ahead and get this hooked, no problem. We might be bringing in 2 cars out today. I don't know where we're attached to right now.
Yeah, I don't either.
We're not attached to our truck right now that I'm aware of.
Yeah, but that's
there, Jared.
It's got a lot of tension
We're still
on
attached to something.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of tension on it.
Yeah, which is good. It's just not our truck right now. That's the downside of all this.
Well, you're fixing to find out what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be right here.
It's a bottom end of a vehicle.
There's something. So that's what we call right there, Jacob, a bonus.
I guess something.
Let's try to hook onto it again.
Yeah, we will.
With that. You pulled up the wrong vehicle, sir.
Yeah, well, it got hung on it, so we had to get it out.
I know.
That one got in the way.
I think that has been there a while.
I just want to know where's the rest of it.
It wasn't there. That's all it's there.
That's all it was there.
Okay. All right. Well, it's pretty small.
Jacob, go ahead and go off. So I won't do any more on this one. So where we're at in the process right now.
Can't hear you.
Oh, that's all right. I'm talking to the viewers over here, Sam. Where we're at right now is Sam's getting in the water. He's going to go be the hero now. He's going to do the official hook as it comes out of the water. Sam's going to go around the bumper bar with this. We're going to bring it back up, put 2 shackles on it, and then we'll be able to do our official final tow to get this out. What ended up happening, I think I already explained it. If I didn't, I'm going to tell you again. But anyway, as we're dragging it upriver, it ended up hitting the riverbank here, and so as a result, it ended up breaking the carabiner that we didn't have rated properly because we weren't able to hook it up properly underwater in that kind of current. Good news is we are a lot closer. Sam's not going to have to deal with the current that we were dealing with before. A couple minutes, he should be down and back within less than 2 minutes on this one. So I can feel him pulling the line. So he's still pulling the line out because it's attached around the bumper bar now, and he's making his way back up. So he's pulling himself against the other line that we've got hooked here to the edge of it right now.
Okay.
So he's almost back. Things are looking good.
doesn't know that he's up.
Hey, we're here. Hey, welcome back. And you have it.
Got her.
So we want to make sure that everybody's out of the kill zone here. I'll go ahead and take this bar down. Everybody safe and clear?
Safe, clear, good to go.
Yep. All right, clear. Yep. Now we're gonna come right up over the top of that other frame there. You guys hear what we're doing there?
Yeah. We're moving the car first.
No, we're gonna pull them together. Pulling the frame and the truck at the same time.
This guy coming in.
All right, there it is. They're both going now. Yeah, look at all the bubbles right there. That is the truck. There it is. Oh, we're missing some window. Oh no, the window's still up. All right, that's good.
Going on.
Let me just go like this now. Good news is we do have the truck up here. Everything's looking good. With that, we're going to jump into some Q&As and we're going to have a conversation with the sheriff. So hang tight and we'll bring you up to speed on everything else. So we're now like the next morning is where we're at with this. And you know, a few things I kind of want to go over today. One is, you know, kind of the dangers as to what is it we actually did yesterday. We had a 2-week window for this to really happen, and yesterday was like the absolute last drop dead date for months to come, from what I understand.
The weather that we just had pushed through, we knew by the river projections that we have about a 6 feet rise coming starting today. While you guys were in the water yesterday, I'm monitoring. I think we rose about 2 feet while you were in the waters. I know we thought today was a backup day, but based upon what was coming and the wind gust today, I mean, I knew in my heart if you guys didn't get it done on Sunday, it was over, because we're going to push 15, 16 feet today with 30+ mile-an-hour winds. Yeah. But the real challenge is, you know, you've got the depth, but you know, most divers, deep water is not the issue, it's the current. And the weird thing about the Missouri River is it's not just a steady force pushing. If you just watch the river, it swirls, it bubbles. It's a moving water, and I'm not an authority, and I don't know why, but we fish and hunt, and we're on the river recreationally. You feel it when you're boating, you feel it when you're in the water. It swirls. Oh, and there were surges yesterday too. I could feel the water levels just like increasing with the currents and coming down. Yeah. And hitting us. And then the concern we have is, you know, when the river's coming up, the debris, all of a sudden you'll start getting a debris flow. So, you know, that was my concern with you guys. All of a sudden, if, you know, trees and, you know, things start moving underwater, it could have got dicey quick. Yeah, and I think that the other thing that I really want to point out also is, you know, a couple of things. One is you don't have your own dive team. You know, we have fire departments, but yeah, and oftentimes within fire departments they have dive teams, but they're firemen first and foremost. Yeah. They go to trainings, whereas we're actually out there on the water doing this in real life all the time, giving us that, you know, the experience and the knowledge of how to do it. And so with that, you know, I want to make sure that we also point out and we don't fault anybody. You know, this is a diver in command situation, a pilot in command situation. You have to be comfortable with what it is you're doing. And anybody that said, I don't want to dive that water, I do not fault them at all.
In fact, I think that's the other thing I would really love to point out is, especially a recreational diver, do not get in this river. I absolutely do not. This is a risky situation that we put ourselves in yesterday.
And none of the fire districts in our county have dive teams, so you know, our resource is there's a group out of St. Louis County that we would call, and then the Water Patrol Division of the Missouri State Highway Patrol. Because we didn't even know if it was our truck. Honestly, it was a salvage. So their criteria of putting people in harm's way, they do it in an instant on a rescue. On a recovery, the criteria is going to get tighter. On a salvage, it's going to get real tight. They're just not going to risk people. Obviously, you're able to work within guidelines and be more flexible and do what other groups, their protocols and risk assessments won't let them. And that's the thing that it's sometimes difficult for me, not controlling resources dependent upon others. I just don't have that flexibility to do that. They have very regimented risk assessments and safety protocols, and you know, I think had the river got down to, you know, under that 10 to somewhere under 15, I know they'd have got it done at some point. You just were able to respond, and the window opened and you came and did it. Yeah. And man, I'm very appreciative for that. Yeah.
No, I really appreciate it. I guess, you know, just to wrap this up, would you have us back in your county if you have anything like this again?
If I had a touchy dive that, again, that I needed to get done that I couldn't get done through my normal channels, I mean, I'm impressed. You guys, I can't believe you drove halfway across the country.
And this is our passion. You know, we're specialized in this, and this is where we wanted to be, and this is what we wanted to be doing. You know, and this is what we do for fun, what we do for work, and we're just happy to be a part of this.
I guess at the end of this, you mind telling the world, hey, if you ever need any help?
You know what? I'm impressed. Jared came out. Never met him till yesterday. Talked with him early December on. Honestly, little skeptical. You seemed a little confident on the phone, and I didn't know. I've never met the man. He arrived. He did everything he promised. He got our vehicle out. We're going to get closure for a family. So, if there's something in the water, at this point, I'd say Jared's a good guy to call.
Perfect. Hey.
All right,
Sheriff.
Be safe in what you're doing.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you. You guys are a little bit crazy for what you're doing, but I guess it takes that too.
Yeah, just a little bit.
So be safe, and honestly, we appreciate it. My presiding commissioner was on scene all day yesterday, and I told him that we were not getting a bill. I didn't know if the family was, and he said, you know, Kevin, if we have to send them some money, they earned it yesterday. So
no bill at all. This is, like I said, 100%.
Well, I think you're going to get something from the county, from the sheriff's department. My presiding commissioner agreed with it. The same thing with the tow truck. I appreciate people saying, hey, this is no charge, but at the same time, I need to help support, because I might call you again.
Right.
You know, I might need Dennis again. I might need that rig. We had 2 big rigs there all day yesterday.
Yeah.
And he was not planning on sending me an invoice, so I've got to take care of people like that take care of us. So again, thank you guys.
We really appreciate things like that.
Be safe. Be safe.
All right, thank you. Before we wrap this up, we head over to Becky's house. One is, I'm really grateful that we did this yesterday and not today. The wind has really picked up. Let me give a couple of good shout outs also. We've got Jacob here. He's from Chaos Divers. So he's not just a camera person. Jacob is actually a good friend of mine. We've been friends for a couple years now. Go check out his YouTube channel in the link down below. Also Sam the Adventure Man, who drove over 2,000 miles with me one way. We still got to drive home another 2,000 miles. To, you know, Dennis, the side scan sonar guy. To, you know, the rescue boat. You know, Danny, as well as Travis, their family came out. Everybody that was involved. We had the hospitality of an anonymous donor is what we had, that actually took care of 2 nights lodging for the 3 of us here in town as well.
Thank you.
Thank you to you as well. Anything else you guys want to say before we wrap this up and head over to Becky's?
It's just been an honor to be here and to help serve the family. It's great to meet good people and just do a good thing here in the community, and in the, you know, just it was awesome. I was happy to be
I'm actually really glad to meet you guys. Honored to meet you guys. It was been definitely humbling to do this, and I'm proud of you guys. You guys did an excellent job.
Yeah, teamwork. It was everybody, no one person. We couldn't have done it without everybody.
As we wrap up and we get ready to head home, you know, this has been an emotional time for, you know, everybody that's been involved. You know, from Sam and I with the pressures and the dangers that you know, we had within, you know, a dive such as this, you know, and just the gratitude of being able to be involved with something, you know, of this nature. You know, for your family, Becky, for, you know, Kelly, for Naomi and Tasha, allowing us to come in and, you know, help them bring closure. It's not the answers that anybody wanted, but at the same time, it was the answers that everybody needed, you know, as we move into 2020 and allow the healing process to begin. And
we appreciate you guys coming.
Yeah, no, really.
You know, jeopardizing your lives for another life. A life that we knew was already gone if he was there. And now we can bring him home.
Thank you.
We can bring him home because of you guys.
Yeah, we can't thank you enough.
Yeah, no, thank you. It's, like I said, it's humbling for us, and the ability for us to have this opportunity, not just with your family, but, you know, moving forward. How many more families can, you know, Sam and I and our team go out and help?
It's an honor, absolute honor to serve you guys.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Love this song.
You know what, I'm a chicken fried.
And cold beer on a Friday night. A pair of jeans that fit just right. And the radio grows.